They say that golf is a good walk, spoiled. I kind of get that. Something similar but opposite happened to me on my first Model T tour. So I had this amazing plan for my first Model T tour weekend. A full vlog of my experiences. I was going to capture every detail, every mile, every moment on camera. But things didn't go exactly as planned. In fact, this past tour weekend, which was my first tour ever, makes me think of a new quote. A tour is a good drive made better. Model T owners like to tour in their cars. Model T touring is a thing. It's an organized gathering of Ts to follow a predetermined scenic route en masse or in small groups. My friend Bruce from Klepp's Garage says that tours are just an excuse to drive old cars from one restaurant to another with an ice cream stop in between. Tours can be one day, one weekend, or even one whole week long. Sometimes tours draw just a few Ts, but sometimes hundreds of Ts gather for a large tour. Tours are usually organized by local Model T clubs, but you can find info about upcoming tours on the websites of the larger organizations too, like the Model T Ford Club of America and the Model T Ford Club International. It's an excuse to drive for hundreds of miles with your friends in our antique cars, and to see the sights. There are other related videos in this touring series. Look for them on Flivver Channel. Now, I was going to do a video log or vlog for the whole weekend. It was going to be comprehensive, join me on my first tour sort of video. I packed all my camera gear, charged my batteries, checked my microphones. I was ready. Route instructions are provided before the tour begins. Points of interest, rest stops, visits to local attractions are all highlighted. It is not a race. Everyone can proceed at their own pace and stop at or skip any of the destinations. Suggestions for restaurants and other meal stops are provided, but a picnic lunch is always an option too. But at the end of the day, everyone returns to their accommodation. And there's often an evening campfire or other social gathering for anyone who wants to attend. This tour was around the Niagara Falls region on the Canadian side. Oh my goodness, the route was like driving through a picture postcard. Lots of great opportunities to film the old cars driving by picturesque scenery and posing in front of landmarks, so I thought. Many tour attendees camp at designated campgrounds. Camping setups range all the way from tents to RVs. Slide-in truck campers are very popular, and cabins are often available to rent as well. Others choose a local hotel or motel. The tour organizers always make convenient recommendations. I decided to stay at the campground in my truck camper. I thought this would give me ample opportunities to film the other cars, interview their owners, get touring tips and insights, and get it all on film for my channel. No dice. I was so busy cooking, packing lunches, prepping the car, I couldn't find time for any vlogging. Once underway, you soon realize what touring is all about, driving in a group with our antique cars. There's a magical feeling behind the wheel of a Model T. There's nothing like it. You get drawn in. Nothing beats spending a day behind the wheel of a 100-year-old car, waving at passers-by and honking for the kids. At one point, I realized that I'd spent most of my time enjoying the drive and very little time filming. But honestly, that's what these tours are all about. It's about immersing yourself in the moment, feeling the wind in your hair and, well, the rain in your face. I had a blast, even though one of the 2 days was very wet. Touring in an antique car is a wonderful way to spend some good days. And it's very accessible. Entry fees are low and accommodations are very reasonable. All you need is an old car and a desire to get out and drive it with other people who are similarly afflicted with the same addiction. There will be other videos in this series like preparing for a tour, touring in the rain, and touring on a budget. Look for them on Flivver Channel or on the Flivver Channel touring playlist. So even though I don't have a full vlog to share, I wanted to give you a taste of this amazing weekend. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, a tour is a good drive made better. But I realize that the best experiences aren't always the ones you capture on camera. They're the ones you experience fully. Sometimes it's good to put the camera down and just live in the moment. That's the excuse I'm going with anyway. I promise there'll be plenty more good content to come in the future. I'm Stephen from Flivver Channel, signing off. Thanks for watching.